last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute!
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn illithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
city still standing?
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things. The city will cheer us, but it is the triumph itself, the very smiting of evil, that should lift our hearts. My mind is clear. Its burden lifted. When the Netherbrain died, the tadpoles died with it. No offense meant, of course. I can never forget your sacrifice for us. For the city.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me. But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the astral sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
It will be done. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains.
Enough talk. Give me my freedom. Freedom from this form. Yes. But for how long? My mind screams. It will never stop until it has slipped away from me entirely. I will not be Gale. I did what I did to save my people. The rest is up to them. Someone else must rise within the ranks to lead the revolution against Vlaakith. Give me my freedom from this form. Release my soul to the astral seas, while I still have one to call my own. Perhaps you are right. I may not be the one to lead my people, but I can still bear witness to their glory. I shall find a place for myself in a corner of these realms. For even in darkness, the stars of Tunarath will shine upon me. You were a worthy ally.
His people are lucky to have such a noble prince. I hope he manages to adjust to his new way of life. Kulos! I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator. To the skies!
See how the dragons flee you, boo? Now they know you stand as this plane's protector.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smouldering, waiting to be rebuilt. The crown is in the depths of the Chiontha. You will salvage the stones and reforge the crown, the power of Netheril in your hands at last. The Karsite weave palpates within you, stirred by the very prospect. Once the crown is restored, you could return it to Mystra, fulfilling her wishes and ridding the mortal world of such temptation. Or you could take control of it for yourself and become a god. Your allies' journeys may have ended with the Netherbrain's death, but yours has not. One way or another, you will have to reckon with your god. It's time to speak to Mystra.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? Careful! Hot! How'd I do? Spectacular! Ah, it's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? Same below as above. I love you. You more than anything. I saw. Oh, God! Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye. You can't. All right. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer. Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods. Like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out, just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
invitation came, you were hip deep in Lemur slime, swarmed by hell wasps, and about to drive the killing blow on a magma claw. Cutting through the dreadful buzz of the wasps and the screams of the damned, a familiar, comforting voice echoed in your mind. Withers, he requested your attention. A reprieve from Karlach's heart can take the strain of leaving Avernus for a few short hours.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate...
With ease.
Now there's a face I
remember the
well
last time I heard the
Grander
ballad
than any of the
endless
patriarch's
spring
dreary
performed.
banquets.
Now there's a ditty worthy of a knee slap.
Withers can pluck wine from all over
Withers
the world.
has laid out
But is
quite a
there
spread
one
of
bottle
food,
fresh blood?
one comprising mostly of bone.
Well, Mr. Dakarios, here you are. Thought you'd have a night of revelry far from the loving supervision of your favorite Tressim, did you? Oh, really, sir? It can't be more than a week or two since I visited. My cat flap of displacement has barely ceased swinging before I poke my whiskers through once more. Still, I'm very glad to see you too. I trust you're still very glad you chose to live in hell rather than come home to me and your loving mother. Then you'll bring her home to Waterdeep, won't you? I'll begin working on a little fireproofing cantrip in anticipation. Can't have the comfy armchair getting singed, can we? Until then, my suffering must continue. Have fun tonight, Mr. Dakarios, but not too much. There's a good fellow. Obviously. Ta-ta.
The Hell's Walker returns. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Githyanki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head. A bit. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run. Shractalor. I wouldn't expect you to. The capital city of the Githzerai, an exiled people, once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zareth Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. The reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyara Gith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. And if he refused, I am a warrior of the comet. I will not rest until my people. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and part. I admit, I've longed for his guiding wisdom more than once. But I have not heard tell of him, nor has my mind felt his presence. Gith's son has been lost to the shadows. Perhaps one day, when the Lich Queen is dust, he will step into the light. And to you, Gale. Now go. But don't think you've seen the last of me. I'll be back.
I was hoping you'd make your way over.
This seems pretty red, but no, not even close.
Yes, why not? I must be careful to not overindulge tonight, lest I lose control and slip into bear form.
Goodbye, son. Goodbye. I'm ready. I stand back. I'm going to.
So, Gale of Waterdeep, you have become the inheritor of Karsus's powers at last. Tell me, what do you intend to do with them? Spoken like the wizard you were meant to be. You do a great service here. Not only for your goddess, but for magic itself. It will never be forgotten, nor will I forget you. So be it. Gale of Waterdeep, chosen of Mystra.
It's over. You. Thanks to you. You have you are... You returned to Waterdeep shortly after the Nether Brain fell. And almost half a year has passed since you took up residence in your tower. It has been bliss. Your library grows by the day, as your status as a savior of the Sword Coast brings visitors and tributes from every... Rare is the interruption that can drag you from your studies. It is a request to join a gathering of your friends and allies, those who stood with you against the Absolute.
Thou wert
I cannot remember the last time I heard the Ballad of the Endless Spring performed.
There's a face I know.
Now there's a ditty worthy of a knee slap.
Withers can pluck wine from all
Well, I thought you'd have a night of revelry far from the loving supervision of your favorite Tressim, did you? Oh, really, sir? It can't be more than a week. Still, I trust you're enjoying having abandoned your mother and I for adventures abroad. You're just trying to be hurtful now. One day, sir, I'll convince you to put your roots down back where they belong. Among your books. Until then, have fun tonight, Mr. Dekarios. But not too much. There's a good fellow.
Spoken like the wizard you were meant. You do a great service here. Not only for your goddess, you already love another, Gale. I see them, waiting for you. It is to them you must return. Go, Gale of Waterdeep. Your life is your own at last. It's time you went and lived it.
It's so you. Thanks to you. You have you. You return to water. It has been bliss. Rare is the it is a request to join a gathering of your friends and allies, those who stood.
It shall be done. I can do that.
I cannot remember.
Well, thought you'd have a night of revelry far from the loving supervision of your favorite. Oh, really? Still, I trust you're enjoying having abandoned your mother and... I know. One day, sir, I'll convince you to put your roots down back where they belong. Until then, have fun tonight, Mr. Dekarios. But not too much. There's a good fellow.
Spoken like the you do a great service here. Not only for your goddess, then you are free to go with both my thanks and my promise. Henceforth, your prayers will always be answered. Go, Gale of Water.
It's so you. Thanks to you have you. You returned to Waterdeep shortly after the Nether Brain fell. It has been. It is a request to join a gathering of your friends and allies, those who stood with you against the Absolute.
So, tell me, what do you intend to do with them? You think yourself capable of it? Come then. Let us put your ambition to the test. You should have remained mortal, Gale of Waterdeep. You would have lived longer.
Who flickers there twixt the shadows? Gale, the wizard, who thought to crown himself a god. Thou didst think to wake in Elysium? The orb was thine undoing, for thou didst never truly comprehend its power, nor learn the truth of its conception. So, thou standest here before me, a failed god, a humbled wizard. Tell me, was thy life a fair price to pay for thine ambition? The transition from life to death undoes many a mortal's mind. Thou art confused, but thou willst collect thy thoughts in time. Thy life may be forfeit, but thy death hath only begun to unfold. What awaiteth thee is a mystery, even to me. I cannot account for thee, for death itself. There thou art, the dead three.
Tell me, what do you intend to do? Ambition? A fitting domain. For that is the only thing you will have to offer your worshippers. Know this, the Weave will never answer to you. Set your ambition to that purpose, and you will feel the wrath of a true god, one worthy of the name.
It's so you, thanks to you have you. Time has passed since you claimed your godhood, but you cannot say how much. A day, a month, a year, a century? You measure time in eons and eternities, and space is a matter of infinities, overlapping impossibly in the dreams of the divine. But the bonds of friendship and heroism still have meaning, and they are truly without limit. That is why you must return once more to Faerun, to be with those who stood alongside you when the nether brain fell, to be among mortals once more, the best of their kind. Perhaps they can tell you how much time has passed since the last time you were together.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below.
I cannot remember the last time I heard the ballad of the endless ring performed. Now there's a ditty worthy of a knee slap.
Beautiful thing. Grander than any
I
of
must be careful to not overindulge tonight, lest I
Thank
lose
you.
my
There's a face on
Bionic projection.
Ugh, I thought the beard was bad before, and now it's glowing. I wish I could say the same. I thought you had more sense than this, Gale. I thought you had any sense at all. Using your family name was a show of respect. But you've buried that deep in the litter box, haven't you? Godhood. So vulgar. It isn't too late for you. Other gods have given up divinity. You could still come home. To me. To your mother. To everyone who loves you. But you won't. I know you won't. You followed Carsa straight down the road to ruin. And I won't be there to watch, Gale. I suppose this is goodbye. To you, your wretched ambition, and that God's awful thing on your chin. Oh, very funny, very godlike behavior. Is this what Elysium's brought you to? Take me a 10-day to put this right. But you won't. I know you. I suppose this is goodbye. To you, your wretch. I was, Gale. Perhaps I will be again one day. But now, well, not now.
The path less traveled.
You made it! Now the revelry can truly begin.
too long.
Whippers can pluck wine from all over the world, but is there one bottle of fresh blood?
shall not permit you to destroy one another after all thou...
But you won't. I suppose this is goodbye.
Quite.
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over.
Fascinating. Thou hast ventured long with thy comrades, shared food, fire, and friendship, but even such adamantine bonds could not prevent thee from ruining my party. I shall not permit you to destroy one another after all thou accomplished. Begone.
But you won't. I suppose this is good.
Of course.
You made it! Now the revelry can truly begin.
You see, Boo? I told you our friend
No
was
worries,
here.
no obligation. It's been too long.
Fascinating. Thou hast ventured...
I venture forth.
Fascinating. Suddenly, I am most tired. Good day.